What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the James Urrutia Show. I'm your host, James Urrutia, and today we're taking a trip to the Magic Kingdom. But this time it's definitely not all fun and games. We've got a story straight from Disneyland, and it's not exactly the happiest tale. So let's dive in and uncover the truth behind the happiest place on earth. Now picture this maintenance workers at Disneyland, the iconic amusement park in Southern California, are in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. According to a proposed class action lawsuit filed by maintenance engineer Charles Torres, these workers are facing some serious issues, from being forced to use their own tools to being deprived of overtime pay and breaks required by state law. It is a far cry from the magical experience we've come to associate with Disneyland. Now, Torres claims that Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, the operator of Disneyland, is skirting California labor laws by requiring maintenance workers and employees to bring their own hand tools and equipment to work out without compensating them properly. Under state law, employees must be reimbursed for work-related expenses or paid twice the minimum wage if they're required to use their own tools. Yet, Torres alleges that Disney fails to meet these requirements, leaving workers shortchanged and overworked. Now, it doesn't stop there. According to the lawsuit, maintenance workers are also being shortchanged when it comes to overtime pay and meal rest breaks. Despite being required to be on duty during these breaks, they're not compensated for their time, a clear violation of state law. It's a stark reminder that behind the glitz and glamour of Disneyland lies a workforce facing real challenges and fighting for their rights. Now, representatives for Disneyland have yet to respond to the allegations, but Torres' lawyer isn't holding back. Ronald Zambrano, representing Torres, calls out Disney for its apparent disregard for the law, likening the company to the infamous character Uncle Scrooge. It's a David versus Goliath battle, with workers fighting against corporate giants for fair treatment and just compensation. It seems like Disney in California is in for a long battle and a very large payment to settle this claim. If state law is as clear as it seems to be, the workers are going to win. Workers are going to be able to prove fairly easily that they were required to bring their own tools. Workers are going to be able to testify over and over again, each one of them, that they had to bring their own tools. My guess is that as part of Disney's training of these maintenance type workers, and very likely even in training materials that were given to these workers, that it outlined Disney's requirement for these maintenance workers to bring their own tools. And so a great plaintiff attorney will be able to use Disney's own manuals, their own documents, their own training materials against them in a case like this. In addition to all the testimony that will exist from all the workers. Now, it's very common for workers to be required to bring their own tools, and that's where Disney messed up. I don't know which attorney advised them, but they should have been well aware of the law. My guess, and we'll have to do more research into this for future shows, is that the law changed sometime in the last 5 to 10 years, and Disney failed to update their policies and procedures after that law changed. And now they're in for a world of hurt. Just imagine the minimum wage is, my understanding in California, $16 an hour. According to California law, as outlined in this lawsuit, when a worker has to bring their own tools, they're entitled to double the wages of the state minimum. Now we have workers at $32 an hour. Now, we don't know right now how much these workers' base pay was, but anything below $32 an hour would require back pay for many, many hours for each and every employee this would apply to. In addition, from the allegations in the lawsuit, it appears that many of these workers also were working overtime. So in California, when you work overtime, you're getting your base pay plus time, plus half, time and a half. Again, just based on state law, for workers required to bring their own tools, The minimum base pay would be $32 an hour. Then, because they'd be entitled to time and a half for overtime pay, that would increase their rate to $48 an hour for overtime. And so any payments on an hourly basis under $48 an hour for overtime, Disney is now going to be on the hook to pay retroactively, again, for every hour and for every employee. And so this is going to turn into, very likely, a major settlement between Disney and this law firm and these employees that it applies to. My guess is, and the way this works, is there'll be a large outreach and efforts made to find many more employees that this could possibly apply to. We're going back likely years of time and hundreds, maybe thousands of employees that this could apply to. Disney is a large operation with many employees. And so we'll be timesing that number by the amount of hours worked. At the end of the day, it's a fairly straightforward analysis, calculation. There'll be an expert or two, economics and accounting, that will be able to, and finance, that can figure this out fairly easily. Once they have all the pay records and the wage records, this will become a simple calculation, likely performed in Microsoft Excel, which people have been using for decades. And there you have it, folks. Another eye-opening glimpse into the real world behind the magic of Disneyland. As always, stay tuned for more updates on the James Urrutia Show as we continue to shed light on the stories that matter. This is James Urrutia signing off. Catch you next time. Here we go. Good luck, Disney. Time to pay up.